All right, Patriots fans, let's dive deep into everything that went down in that intense matchup. Yesterday's game gave us a lot to unpack, both the highs and the lows. And I want to start by focusing on some of the positives because, honestly, that is where our energy should begin. One thing that immediately stands out is the leadership we saw on the field. Drake may not have had a perfect game through the air, but his presence on the ground and his ability to lead by example were undeniable. Watching him take control during critical moments, especially when the game was on the line, showed a level of maturity and accountability that every team needs from their quarterback. He is not the type to point fingers or make excuses, and that mindset alone can inspire an entire locker room. When Trayvon Henderson took off on those big runs, it wasn't just his talent that shone through. It was also how he benefited from a quarterback willing to take chances, trust his instincts, and execute plays under pressure. Those moments remind us why having a versatile quarterback who can impact the game in multiple ways is invaluable, especially as the season progresses and the playoffs approach. The way Henderson maneuvered through defenders, breaking tackles, and turning what looked like dead plays into touchdowns shows just how dangerous he is when given space. It is a clear demonstration of why his presence on the roster is such a significant advantage, and it makes you appreciate the kind of depth and skill the Patriots are cultivating at running back. Offensively, the first half showed a lot of promise. The ground game was particularly strong, and it's worth noting that the strategy to dominate with runs paid off, at least initially. The team was able to move the ball effectively on the ground, create opportunities, and put pressure on the opposing defense. The combination of play-action passes and option plays, especially in the red zone, highlighted both Drake May's athletic ability and the coaching staff's creativity. Executing those plays effectively in high-pressure situations is exactly what you want to see from a team that is aiming for a deep playoff run. These tactical choices reflect a team that is not only prepared but also capable of adapting on the fly, something that can make the difference in close contests as the stakes get higher. The offensive line deserves recognition here as well, opening the necessary lanes and giving the quarterback time to make those split-second decisions that resulted in big gains and touchdowns. The coordination between the line, the quarterback, and the running backs was evident, and that kind of cohesion can be the backbone of a consistently successful offense. It's also worth noting how those successful plays energize the team and create momentum that can carry over to other aspects of the game. Defensively, the first half offered glimpses of what the Patriots are capable of when everything clicks. They were able to force punts, hold the opposing offense in check, and maintain composure even in challenging situations. The adjustments made by the coaching staff early in the game showed that the team is capable of learning from mistakes and responding effectively under pressure. Even though the defense struggled later in the game, the first-half performance highlighted the potential that exists when key players are in the right positions and executing their assignments. With Robert Spellline inactive and Milton Williams on injured reserve, the defense was missing some of its most impactful contributors, yet there were still moments where the team held its ground and showed resilience. This demonstrates depth in the roster and the ability for other players to step up when needed. The defensive line and secondary showed flashes of what could be a dominant unit once everyone is healthy and fully integrated. Limiting the tight ends and making key stops on third downs are the kind of fundamentals that can turn a good team into a championship contender. Even with the late-game struggles, the foundation is there, and it will be interesting to see how the coaching staff and players adjust in the coming weeks to ensure a stronger finish to the season. Special teams also played a role in this game, with room for improvement, but also moments that showed reliability and potential. Kickoff and punt returns had their moments of brilliance, and while there are adjustments to be made, the framework is in place for more consistent contributions in this phase of the game. Special teams often get overlooked, but in tight contests, a single play from this unit can change the momentum entirely. Recognizing both the strengths and the areas for growth is crucial for building a well-rounded team that can compete at a high level in every facet of the game. Looking at the overall performance, it's clear that the Patriots have a mix of promising talent and areas that need refinement. The offense has dynamic players capable of making big plays, the defense shows potential even without all key contributors, and leadership on the field is evident in multiple ways. The combination of veteran poise, young talent, and coaching strategy creates an environment where growth is not only possible but expected. As the team moves toward the playoffs, those strengths will need to be maximized while weaknesses are addressed systematically. Games like this one serve as both a reminder of the progress made and a wake-up call for areas requiring focus and attention. Drake May's performance, particularly on the ground, was encouraging. His ability to execute quarterback draws and option plays under pressure keeps defenses guessing and adds an extra layer of complexity to the Patriots' offensive scheme. When paired with the explosive capability of Trayvon Henderson, the team suddenly has a multidimensional offense that can challenge even the most prepared defenses. This combination of mobility, vision, and decision-making creates opportunities that can shift the outcome of games and maintain the competitive edge necessary for postseason success. Even when the passing game struggled, the ability to make impactful plays with running options helped maintain offensive momentum and keep the team competitive throughout the contest. From a motivational standpoint, the leadership demonstrated by the players is just as important as on-field performance. Statements about rallying the team for practice, motivating teammates, and maintaining focus after a loss show a culture that values accountability and resilience. The mental and emotional aspects of football are often underestimated, but they can be decisive in tight matchups, especially in high-stakes games that define playoff seeding and positioning. Observing how the team responds after a setback gives insight into the character and determination of both individual players and the group as a whole. In this game, those intangible qualities were on display, providing hope for stronger performances in future matchups. Even with challenges in the second half, including defensive lapses and missed opportunities through the air, there were enough positive takeaways to indicate that the Patriots are building a foundation for long-term success. The contrast between the first and second halves highlights areas that need consistency, but it also reinforces the idea that when key elements are executed well, the team is highly competitive. It is about harnessing those strengths, addressing weaknesses, and approaching each game with a focus on execution, discipline, and teamwork. In summary, the game offered a mix of exhilarating highs and teachable moments. The ground game was dominant at times, leadership on and off the field was evident, and the strategic adjustments showed potential for growth. While there were defensive struggles and missed opportunities in the passing game, the resilience and talent displayed provide a roadmap for improvement. The combination of athleticism, coaching insight, and leadership gives the Patriots a platform to build upon as the season moves forward, creating anticipation for upcoming matchups and the challenge of proving themselves against the league's toughest opponents. The team has the pieces, the mindset, and the skill set to rebound, refine, and make a serious push as the postseason approaches, and every fan should be paying attention to how they translate these lessons into tangible success on the field. The overall takeaway is that despite some frustrations, the Patriots demonstrated that they can dominate in critical areas, show leadership under pressure, and execute plays that keep them competitive. The combination of ground dominance, quarterback versatility, and emerging leaders creates optimism for the future, even as the team addresses inconsistencies. There is a foundation here for both short-term victories and long-term development, with lessons from each game serving as catalysts for improvement. Fans should remain excited, because while there are hurdles, the team's potential to rise to the occasion is evident in the way they responded during critical moments and showcase talent across multiple phases of the game. The Patriots' ability to generate big plays, adapt in real time, and maintain composure in high-pressure scenarios underscores the importance of resilience and preparation. Whether it's the running game providing explosive options, the quarterback making decisive reads, or the defense adjusting to contain the opposition, each component plays a role in shaping outcomes. Recognizing the positives while identifying areas for growth allows the team to approach upcoming matchups with both confidence and focus. This balance between optimism and accountability is critical for a team with championship aspirations. Drake May's development as a quarterback who can lead, take responsibility, and impact games both in the air and on the ground is central to the Patriots' offensive identity. His growth complements the skill set of players like Trayvon Henderson and Rondre Stevenson, creating a dynamic backfield capable of producing big plays and maintaining offensive pressure. This multidimensional approach makes it difficult for opposing defenses to anticipate strategies, providing a tactical edge that could be decisive in the playoff run. Moreover, the integration of these players into a cohesive system reflects the coaching staff's ability to maximize talent and prepare the team for critical situations. All right, continuing from where we left off, Patriots fans, let's dive deeper into the nuances of this matchup and what it tells us about where the team is heading. One of the key takeaways from the game is the way the Patriots were able to generate momentum early on, particularly through their rushing attack. Trayvon Henderson consistently created explosive plays in open space, demonstrating the kind of vision, speed, and agility that makes him a constant threat on every snap. Those runs were not just about personal statistics. They set the tone for the offense, created opportunities in the red zone, and forced the opposing defense to adjust their strategy on the fly. When a team has a back who can take over a game in this way, it alleviates pressure on the quarterback and opens up passing lanes, allowing the entire offensive scheme to function more efficiently. Henderson's performance exemplifies the kind of game-changing ability the Patriots can leverage as they move toward the playoffs, especially against teams that struggle to contain dynamic runners in space. Drake May's dual-threat capability further amplified the effectiveness of the Patriots' ground game. His ability to execute option plays, quarterback draws, and quick red zone decisions added an unpredictable element that kept defenders off balance. While his passing game had its struggles, particularly in connecting deep or maintaining rhythm in certain sequences, his athleticism on the ground provided a critical safety net and a way to salvage key drives. In addition to being a playmaker, May demonstrated leadership by maintaining composure, rallying teammates, and taking responsibility for the overall flow of the game. That kind of mindset cannot be overstated. Having a quarterback who can inspire confidence, take accountability, and execute under pressure is essential for playoff success. It is clear that his continued development will be a significant factor in determining how far this Patriots team can go this season. Defensively, the first half offered glimpses of what the Patriots are capable of when key players are healthy and executing their assignments. Even without Robert Spillane and Milton Williams, the team was able to make stops, limit big plays, and force punts, showing that the defensive system has depth and flexibility. The adjustments made by the coaching staff during the game, especially in response to quick offensive reads by the opposition, highlighted the tactical awareness and adaptability of the unit. While the second half exposed vulnerabilities, particularly in the secondary and against tight ends, the foundation remains strong. When fully healthy, the defense has the potential to dominate, control the line of scrimmage, and create turnovers that can shift momentum. The game served as both a test of depth and a blueprint for improvement moving forward. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Explosive news is shaking the NFL world. Mike Vrabel, the fiery and often unfiltered coach known for his sharp sideline presence, reportedly sent shockwaves through New England with a statement that has left fans and insiders buzzing. He's out of the Patriots. Sources close to the team claim that Vrabel's declaration was far from a casual comment. It was a declaration that has ignited speculation across locker rooms and sports media alike. Vrabel, who has built a reputation for his relentless intensity and no-nonsense approach, has long been considered a fixture in the Patriots' coaching structure. His leadership style, which blends tough love motivation with a strategic mind, has earned him both admirers and critics. Yet, insiders suggest that the tension between Vrabel and certain management figures may have reached a boiling point, prompting his bold pronouncement. Some sources hint at disagreements over roster decisions and the direction of the team's offensive schemes as possible sparks for the conflict. The Patriots camp has remained unusually tight-lipped, fueling even more speculation. Industry insiders are already tossing around names of potential successors, while rival teams are rumored to be quietly monitoring Vrabel's next move. If the whispers prove accurate, his departure could trigger a domino effect across the league, impacting coaching trees and player decisions alike. Fans, of course, are divided. Some lament the possible exit of a coach who has been the face of discipline and fire for years, while others suggest that Vrabel's departure could signal a new era for New England, potentially opening doors for fresh strategies and a shakeup in team culture. Social media is ablaze with debate as clips of Vrabel's most iconic on-field moments resurface, paired with hashtags speculating on his next destination. While the Patriots organization has yet to provide an official confirmation, the energy around this rumor is undeniable. Sports talk shows are buzzing, insiders are whispering in closed rooms, and the NFL community seems to be collectively holding its breath. One thing is certain: if Mike Vrabel really is out, the ripple effects could redefine not only the Patriots but the league landscape as a whole. The question everyone is asking now isn't just if he's leaving, but where he'll land next. In the high-stakes world of professional football, that answer could reshape the future of the multiple franchises. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.